Oh, well, I think we made it. Let me see if my. All right, let's go. Yes. Get in here, everybody get in here. Hold on, I'm being very ratchet right now. Um, because I forgot something. Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm being very, this is very ghetto what I'm doing right now. Hold on. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to just let it go. Because I forgot to put something on here. Oh, hold on. Let me take my time. Desktop, okay, boom. Da da da. Uh, da da da. Oh, there it goes. See, when you take your time with it, take your time with it. We handsome. Sometimes I be forgetting to put this stuff on for the little branding thing that we got trying to do. Okay, we're just gonna go there for now. All right. All right. So what is popping, everybody? What is going on? We're getting into some things. All right. Let me make sure that this is not a distraction anymore. All right. So we're getting to some things. Um, and so I we got to really talk about this because first of all, Rolling Loud was an amazing event. I was supposed to be there, but then I got sick and I had other things going on, and so I didn't get to make it. I ended up having to return my ticket and all the things. But and I've never been to Rolling Loud. Now, I'm actually glad that I did not go to Rolling Loud because it would have been way too much pandemonium trying to get from this stage to that stage to see all the girls. You know what I mean? I love the girls and I want to see all the girls. So I was trying to go to see the different girls and I was able to do it from my phone. Now, let me get it right. Let me get it right. Because they had about 4 stages. Okay. Now, they had the Ciroc stage. To me, now I can be corrected because I don't know. But the Ciroc stage obviously was like the main the headliner stage. Then they had the Audio Max stage, which was like the second largest stage. Then they went to the Monster stage, which was like an intermediate stage. And then they had the Drip stage, I believe, which was like a smaller stage. Now, they had 3 cameras streaming. They had streaming the 3 main stages: the Audio Mac, the Ciroc stage, and the Monster stage. Now, I did not see the Drip stage, so they had a couple of performers perform there as well. Now, but I was hopping back and forth to see the different girls perform. Now, I will say this: times were overlapping, so I didn't get to see everybody's full sets because I would have to go here, there, everywhere, right? And so there was just no way I could sit and watch one performance for the whole time because it's too many girls. It was like over 20 girls. And some girls I didn't even get to see their performance, so I'm probably not going to talk about them today because I didn't get to see them. So Ken the Man is one of them, and Hood Brat. I didn't get to see hers. I don't know if she performed. And there was 2 other girls that I didn't see. So we probably won't be talking about them today. I apologize. But everybody else, we got the City Girl. We got Erica Banks, Flo Millie, Des Dior, City Girls, Cash Paige. I don't really know if she's a rapper, but I like her. Coi Leray, Callie, Armani Caesar, lakeyah, Rico Nasty, K Kilo, Ruby Rose, Mulattto, Young M.A., Bia, Tay Money, Magna Stallion, and, well, we'll talk about Cardi B and Normani. I just want to make sure I'm getting a signal because I'm seeing an error message. Hold on, I want to just make sure. Are we good? Okay. They said it's buffering. Why? Wait. Hold on. We good? Hold on. What is happening right now? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. Don't do this to me right now. Don't do this. Don't do this. I don't know what this is giving. Hold on. We might have to restart this. We may have to restart the video. Hold on, hold on. I will restart this mug. Are we good? Okay. Because I will restart it. Buffering. Why? Wait. Hold on. We good? Okay, they said it's good now. We good? Okay. Okay, we're back. Somebody text me, cause I'm seeing it's giving a delay. So somebody text me. Okay, so let's get into it. So boom. So with that being said, all right, I know I titled the video "Best and Worst Performances." I'll be honest with you. There are no worst performances. So I clickbaited you a little bit because I feel like anybody that gets up there and does their thing is a great performance. Okay? Anybody that got up there and performed, they did their thing. So shout out to all the ladies that have done their thing. So each and every performance to me was phenomenal. So I'm not gonna be here. I know a lot of you guys wanted me to go in on the girls, but I'm not gonna go in on the girls because I think to get up there and do your thing like that is very courageous. Okay? So I'm not gonna shit on none of the girls. So with that being said, let's get into some things. I'm sorry, the chat was just giving a lot. All right, but we back. So the first person we want to talk about, let's start Friday night. Erica Banks. Y'all know I love Erica Banks. Y'all know I'm a little bit biased when it comes to Erica Banks. She performed, the two songs I've seen her perform was Bust It and Toot That. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Erica Banks is a very strong performer, very talented rapper. Probably one of the hottest rappers on the list of girls that we got. However, I think that in the look department, Erica Banks needs a stylist, okay? Because part of being a female rapper is definitely the look, okay? You want women and people to look like you. You want them to dress like you. You want to be a trendsetter. You want to be fashion forward. You want to create a memorable moment, okay? I think that Erica Banks struggles in the look department. I also think that she was on one of the smaller stages. I'm not sure why she was on one of the smaller stages. I don't know how they plan. I'm not going to pretend how they put those stages, who on what stage, but I definitely think that talent-wise, she definitely could have been on one of the larger stages, and she had one of the largest songs of the year, the past year, out of a lot of the girls that were actually performing. And then, one of the bigger songs out of some of the girls that were on bigger stages. But I don't know if it depended on the time slot or what have you. However, Erica Banks, we definitely need to really clean up the fashion area, in my opinion. And also, during the performance, I felt like there was a bit more attention focused on the dancers. And the dancers, while they were great, they weren't really much to look at either. Visually, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of think that Erica Banks definitely has the songs, definitely has the talent. I like her. Y'all know I love Erica Banks. But if I have one critique for Erica Banks, we need to polish up the total package because I think that's what's missing. Also, it was like the two songs that she played, and I get it. I understand, like they were big features for her, like the Dream Doll and the Travis Scott. the Busted remix. I probably would have opened with the Travis Scott and let that play. Dream Doll, yeah, you let her play a little bit, but then you transition her out and you cut that off. I think Tooth That is a song that they're trying to really push to make happen. I think that we've remixed Tooth That enough, and I don't think that Tooth That is going to go where Busted went. I think it's time to go ahead and let's move forward from Tooth That. We've extracted all we can out of Tooth That. We've shot 2 videos for it. We've added another female artist to it. It's done good numbers. I think Tooth That is just going to be what it's going to be at this point. It's a dope song, one of my favorite songs, but I think it's time to introduce other things. Now, like I said, I did not see her full performance because it wasn't being recorded or streamed, so I got little clips on YouTube. So I don't know if she introduced other songs. I'm sure she probably did, but I feel like for some of those records where she had those features, maybe she could have cut it and went into some of her other music that she has, because she has a lot of songs. And so I think that would have been a good moment, and I would like to see more of her focusing in on the crowd. There was a moments on the show that it seemed like she was focused sideways in on the audience, on the dancers, and I would have liked to see her more owning her crowd, owning her stage, and being that girl, you know what I'm saying, and really living in that look. Even if the look was not even all that, even if the look was trash, I would have liked to see her go and be like, baby, listen, this look is the look of the weekend. You know what I mean? So I love Erica Banks. I definitely think that rapping wise, she's got it. Rapping wise, she's got the talent, hands down. However, I think that they need to get together and really figure out what girl do they want her to be? Who is she? Oh, hold on, let me see. Can y'all hear me now? Let me see. Is the audio up? Let me see. Let me make sure. Okay, okay, can y'all hear me now? All right, so the audio is fine? Okay, they saying it increased the audio. All right, how about now? All right, so I think that could be. Hold on, child. I think they probably forgot volume up and put it up because it's stuck. Yes, much better. Okay. Anyway. So like I said, I think that Erica Banks definitely has what it takes to be a star. We just got to figure out what that look looks like, what it is, what direction that they're going with her. And like I said, she's going to have that stink that Megan Thee Stallion, because of the attachment to that Carl has with Meg. And that whole thing where Carl was kind of being messy with Meg, and you know what I mean? So she kind of got caught in the middle of that. So a lot of people, whenever she tries something new, whenever she does things, people will always try to associate her with Megan Thee Stallion. So she's going to have to work that much harder, especially when you're coming under the same label and under, Megan Thee Stallion, essentially. She's always going to be getting compared to that until she distinctively creates that separation and shows that she has what it takes to stand on her own, which I believe and I know that she can do. She just needs to. They just need to hone in on it and figure out what that looks like. So yeah. Oh, they now. Okay, hold on. Y'all gonna. Okay, hold on. Let me turn this. Child, we didn't have all this when we was rating the baby. Hold on. All right, so now y'all got me in here hot because I done turned the fan off. Y'all know I be having a fan on full blast, okay? But I turned the fan off for y'all. I turned the fan off for y'all. Now I'm finna be in here cooked, okay? But I'm gonna do it for y'all because we got to get through the show. All right. Now, so yeah, that was my thing on Erica. That's my girl. Love Erica. She did her thing, but we just need to go ahead, freshen up the look. For those that didn't see the look, she had a picture of it. I don't think it's there anymore. Let me see. I had what? There was a picture that I had seen of the look, which this was actually a good photo. This was actually a really good photo of her. No shade. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. See, y'all know I got to give it straight, no chaser. I wasn't sure if they was actually part of the performance because when I was looking on her page, I did not see a lot of the performance footage from her, and I did not see a lot of performance footage from 1501, so I don't really know if there was much performance. And then the performance footage I did see, it was more about focused on the dancers, and I'm just like, I don't really care about them. So this was her at Rolling Loud. This was the look. That's my girl. She looked good. She looked good, but I understand where people can be like, okay, we need a more polished look. So, but anyway, shout out to Erica Banks. Shout out to her for this being her first Rolling Loud. She got out there. She did it. She had a huge feature with Travis Scott, and that was dope. So shout out to her and continue going. All right, who's next? Okay, Flo Milli. Y'all know I like Flo Milli. Now, at first, I could not stand Flo Milli because I was just like, oh, her voice is sending me. But there's a lot about Flo Milli that I like. I think she's a pretty brown-skinned girl. You know what I mean? And she got some bops. And she's got a lot of bangers. Let me see what I wrote because, you know, I have a little notepad, too, of what I wrote for the girls as well. What did I write when I was looking at this? Okay, boom. What day was that? What day was that? Okay, Flo Milli. Because what did I say? Okay. Well, let me go back. Let me go back to Erica real quick and let me read off what I said. Erica Banks, stylist needed, performance was okay. Relies a lot on dancers. And other features could have been cut. A few features and introduced new songs, but they could have possibly done that. But she was on stage with no camera. Erica needs a stylist. Okay, so boom. So that's what I put there. Okay, so Flo Milli. I said, good songs. Look was simple, and okay, needs more stage presence, but confidence was there. So I think that she's confident. The look was a little up and down. This is what she wrote. This is what she wore. But she got bops. But I think that she just needs to stay on stage a little bit more. You know what I mean? And she'll be able to really command the stage and own the stage because she has the confidence. She just needs to really get into her groove. And I'll say this too, and this goes across for all the girls. Rolling Loud is a tough crowd because they pretty much come for specific artists. You know what I mean? So you're performing for a lot of people, but it doesn't necessarily mean that those fans are really there to see you. They're probably there to see the headliner or that one-off artist that they love. They've been dying to see. You know what I mean? And at that point, you're just probably before them, and they're waiting because they got a good seat or they got a good spot, and they don't want to lose that spot, so they'll just sit there through you and through your performance, right? They'll sit there right through your performance and just until their artist gets there. But it's your job as an artist, as an entertainer, to convert those potential fans that don't know you, that are not familiar with you, into fans, into people that want to see you on stage. Because I think a lot of girls, they really, this was like a big audition. Like when I'm watching this, I'm thinking, all right, who do I want to go see in concert? Who do I want to go see live? Who am I going to go pay my money to go see on the road? You know what I'm saying? Some of these girls I've never heard of before. Some of these girls I've heard of, but I've never seen them perform. And this Rolling Loud stage was a huge stage. So you could see what girls have stamina, what girls really is going to give you a show, and who you're going to get your money's worth out of. That's what I'm looking at as a consumer. What girl am I going to go pay hundreds of dollars to see, or what girl am I going to continue to stream on my Spotify? You know what I mean? From home. So, I think there's a lot to to say about that, you know? But at the same time, there's a lot to say as far as Rolling Loud having a particular audience. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were, I mean, I don't know if the volume was down. I don't know if, you know, it was kind of muted, but from, you know, kind of watching it, it almost felt like they were tough crowds at times. So anyway, back to Flo Milli. I think she was great. I don't think she was a standout, but I think that she definitely made a presence. However, you never want your controversy as an artist to be bigger than your performance, right? So later on that night, she had a performance. I mean, she had some controversy because she had taken a picture with Travis Scott and she had posted Ken and Barbie. And everybody thought that she was trying to move in on Travis Scott. Everybody was dragging her, and, you know, Kylie Jenner fans were going in on her. Now, it was a little misleading, but she was just saying, like, you know, we're friends. It's Ken and Barbie, whatever. I don't know. It is what it is. However, you never want your biggest moment on a performance night to be controversy. And so I think that the controversy that she had ended up washing out the okay performance that she had that day. No one was talking about the Flo Milli performance, yet they were talking about her and Kylie Jenner's picture. And so as an artist, that's not what you want. But I like Flo Milli. You know what I'm saying? So that's Flo Milli. Now, I'll be honest with you. Now, if you really want to be honest, Des Dior, this was a complete bore. The look was really simple. I think she had on a denim jacket, probably a little bit more expensive than this one, and a white t-shirt. I don't know. And some cargo shorts and some cargo pants. She was on the main stage as well. She probably performed around 3 o'clock. Not 3 o'clock. I tried that. They weren't even up at 3 o'clock. You see how I ain't worth shit? Not 3 o'clock. She performed at 4 o'clock, okay? Whatever. So she performed at 4 o'clock. She did her thing, but it was nothing to remember. What did I say about Des Dior? Okay, Des Dior, main stage, Future's girlfriend, nothing memorable or exciting. Pretty girl that decided to rap one day. Basic look, easily forgotten, 0 star power. You know, there's nothing that stands out about her. There's nothing that says this is a star. She's very beautiful. You know what I mean? Sure, she can pull niggas. You know, I hear that's Future girlfriend. But I mean, being Future's girlfriend, that's a lot of pressure. Future creates bangers. Future's a whole movement and a whole vibe. Future's one of the only niggas that can go head up with Drake in the verses. So you being his girlfriend and then deciding that you want to rap, girl, you're going to have to really spit. You know, Future does records with Nicki. You know. So we got to be very cognizant of the spaces that we occupy now. You know what I mean? Like the stakes are higher. Maybe she doesn't feel like the stakes should be that high. But I mean, that's just the stakes are there. The stakes are that high and the expectations are there. You tell her that you're Future's girlfriend and then you rap. We're thinking, well, wow. You know, well, she's really finna get up here and rappity rap. So. And I'm not saying that she was just trash. Like I said, anybody that got up there and performed in front of, hundreds of thousands, thousands of people, they did their thing. However, this is true. We've got a list of damn near 20 girls on here. You know, in a Megan Thee Stallion, lakeyah, Rico, nasty, mulatto kind of world, you can't be out here being forgotten. It is what it is. Listen, a lot of people want to make it seem like everybody can coexist. And they can. And you just have to decide what you want to be. Now, if you don't care about being a Cardi B, a Nicki Minaj, even Megan Thee Stallion, then fine. Go ahead, be independent, do your thing, make your music. You can still make money. You can still, I'm sure all these girls got some change. So it's not even about that. It's about the talent. It's about the star power. It's about the sport. It's about hip hop. It's about rap. She's a pretty girl that I feel like decided that she liked rappers. And she like, well, shit. Doors have been open. You know, gone are the days where everybody felt like you had to be a lyricist. You know what I mean? I feel like Cardi B, the city girls, they ushered in a new generation of girls that felt like, well, shit, if Cardi B can do it, I can do it. If the city girls can do it, I can do it. And so everybody's decided that they want to rap. You get a dope beat, sleep with the right nigga, and get a dope producer. You can get a record too and throw it on iTunes and Spotify, and you get a million and you got a million followers. You can make you a monthly income too. Be very clear. The girls that go to Rolling Loud, and I learned this, I didn't even know this. Everybody's not getting paid from doing those shows at Rolling Loud. It's an exposure type of thing. So if your team, you have the right team, they can position you on different stages and get you in different areas to be seen. But it's your job at that point, because you're not getting paid, it's your job to convert these people into fans. She did not convert me into a fan. And I don't think that she converted anybody else out there into a fan. And that's just honestly, there's nothing about her that said, wow, this girl is really up here rocking this main stage. Not at all. It's no shade. So yeah. Okay. Hold on. Main stage. Not at all. It's no shade. I don't know why they keep trying me today. I don't know what this is, but we're gonna have to get through the show. Hold on, let me look on here. Why is it doing this? I don't know, y'all. This is pissing me off. I feel like I should, okay, we're just gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it going. It's the voodoo, child. It's the voodoo. We were fine all day, and all of a sudden YouTube has been playing with me. But anyway, so we offer her Western eggs. We're gonna keep it going through the lag, y'all. City girls. City girls, city girls, city girls, city girls, city girls, city girls, city girls. So the city girls was good. The city girls was cool. I didn't mind the city girls. I think that the city girls they've gotten to a point where I feel like the city girls have gotten to a point where, you know, they have a built-in fan base. You know what I mean? People like the city girls. People are gonna fool with the city girls, and I like the city girls. Ratchet, yeah. Are they the best rappers? No. But they've carved a lane out for themselves, and I think they're entertaining. It was good to see JT perform. I hadn't seen JT perform. I don't know if JT obviously has performed, but it was good to see her perform in a big show like this, right? However, I think that the city girls, they, for some reason, they always keep getting overlooked when it comes to these different awards and things like that. I don't know if there's much stock into the city girls as there was. It's still black? Oh wow, hold on. Let me see. Listen, I don't have any control over this. Wait. So can y'all hear me or not? KJ, say something. Is it still black?
No, it's not black.
Leave playing with me. All right, I might go through the. Let's try this for a second. Let's do this for a minute. Okay, so the city girls. The city girls, I like the city girls. They're interesting. They're entertaining. Their performance was good. The only thing about the performance that I thought was very, very interesting was the fact that it seemed, though, like something was wrong with Young Miami. I don't know if she was all the way in it, but it seems like she was checking out. So I'm not really sure what happened with that, but it seemed like she was checking out. Now, when it comes to the Saucy Santana piece, a lot of people were saying that she was dragging Saucy Santana. Now, or like she was being shady towards Saucy Santana. I don't think that she was being shady towards Saucy Santana. I'm going to be honest with you. Saucy Santana on to the show, or on, I don't think that that was planned. I definitely don't think that that was planned. What I think ended up happening was they brought Saucy Santana on because they thought it would be a great moment. Like, okay, cool. Let's bring Santana out. And I think Saucy Santana got a little bit carried away with the walk. Okay? And I don't think that Santana realized when it was time it was time to let go and give away the microphone. Y'all know I'm trying to look at everything that's happening right now, because I'm like, child, we just did a whole show earlier and I don't understand what in the voodoo is trying me. Okay, I'm just gonna have to end it. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to end it, y'all. This is not wanting me to do this live, so I have to be back. They said I'm good. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Either I'm good or I'm not.
You could keep trying. I'll keep watching, but it was going in and out like every other word.
Okay, because I'm getting irritated because I keep getting different people sending me different things. So I don't know what's what. All right. We're going to keep going. Okay, as long as the audio is working, let's keep it going. So, I think what the issue with Saucy Santana is he went up there and he was doing the walk, right? And I don't feel like that was planned. I feel like they brought him out as a favor, as somebody that they fool with, as somebody that they care about, as somebody that they respect. I think that they brought Saucy Santana out because they're like, freaking internet, I don't know what's going on, issues. So they decided, listen, we should bring Saucy Santana out because, that would help our set. He is a protege of the City Girls. Let's bring him out. They did not have to bring Saucy Santana out. So they brought him out. And when they brought him out, He did the walk. He did not walk back and pass JT the mic. I feel like JT had to pull the mic from him because unfortunately he got a little bit carried away. It wasn't his set. And they were timed because the shows were timed. They have a lineup. They slid him into the set. And it was time for him to give up the mic. What he should have did was he should have walked the runway, walk, and walked that microphone back to JT. Started doing the chicken head. But I didn't hear them going that crazy like that. But anyway, I'm not going to sit here and say that JT did something wrong because I don't think that JT did anything wrong. I think that JT did what she needed to do, and that was get her show back on the run because they still hadn't performed the Twerkulator. So there was no way that they were going to give Saucy Santana their whole time slot. Not me. Saucy Santana should have been very cognizant of the fact that this was not his show. You know, that's one of the 48 laws of power. You never outshine the master. You do what you have to do and then you keep it moving. You give those people that hot 60 seconds and you give the mic back. JT should have not had to take the mic back from you. That's just the fact. You respect their time. It's no shade. And so everybody was out here like, oh, Saucy Santana, JT was jealous, JT was trying it, JT's a hater, this, that, and the third. Absolutely not. JT had a job to do. Saucy Santana, they threw him a bone. Girl, you got out here, you were able to sashay, walk. Now, girl, you should have walked that microphone right back to me. Don't make me come get it from you. Period. The time is up. It's no shade. It's no shade. So I'm not mad at the City Girls for that because I understand. And I also understand Saucy Santana. Hell, you had Rolling Loud. You went from being Creature Please to walk and walk 'em like a dog. So girl, you took that moment and you felt yourself. But she kindly reminded you that it was her show. Snow tea. Snow shade. That's how you do it. Snow tea. No tea at all. And I don't think that he was wrong for that. I don't think that they were wrong for that. So yeah. That's the City Girls. Okay, who else? All right, boom. So Kaash Paige. I like Kaash Paige. I'm not really sure if she's a rapper. I don't really know if she's really a rapper like that. But Kaash Paige, she's such a vibe to me. And she's, what did I say about Kaash Paige? What did I say? I said something about Kaash Paige. Let me see. Kaash Paige. Oh, I said great spirit, smooth vibes, and turn up. But I've been I like Orange Sweater and things like that. Like, I like Kaash Paige. Like, she's a vibe. She's a stud. You feel me? Like, she's cool. And you can tell that, like, her spirit is right. Like, and she, in the crowd, you know, she was really trying to work the crowd. Like, you know, and it was a difficult crowd. But she was doing what she could. I like love songs as well. So I like Kaash Paige. I don't really know if she's really a rapper. She's more like a singer kind of vibe. But I still like her. You know what I'm saying? I still dig her. So I threw her on here because I could see her spirit through the screen. It was a real nice spirit. You know what I mean? And she was a real dope vibe. And then she did an upbeat song. And it was cool. She was on it for like 30 minutes. She did her thing. She rocked out. I like Kaash Paige. She's dope. If you haven't really checked her out, check her out. You like her. She's smooth. She's really, 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 really smooth. I like her. I like her a lot. Like, she could be a girl like I could be friends with. Like, I like her a lot. So yeah. Now, who else? Who else we got? Boom. Okay. She called me big purr, that make that purr. Okay. Coi Leray. I said Mike was off, but I liked her performance. She's got bops. Tone is gonna save her every time. So I feel like I don't know where this Coi Leray hate train came from, or why people don't like Coi Leray, or whatever is going on. However, I like Coi Leray. And I feel like she's just now become a trending topic to pick on because she wasn't by far the worst performance of the weekend. Coi Leray actually got a lot of bops, and people were making it seem like the whole crowd was silent on Coi Leray. They were no more silent on Coi Leray than they were on Desi, or than they were on Kaash, Paige, than they were on a lot of people. They were no more silent on Coi Leray than they were on everybody else. That crowd was just a difficult crowd to please. That's just what it was. Now, I see people saying in the comments, she can't rap. Like I said, her tone will save her every time. Maybe she can't rap, but she has something that a lot of these other girls don't. She has an interesting sound that you can make music with, and people like it. And whether you like her, whether you think she can rap, whether you think she can't rap, I don't really care about that, because it's something melodically about her sound that, for me, with the right record, it's a banger. It's no tea. Some people just have that. Coi Leray is one of those girls. That nasally sound, like, it works for her. Now, what was sending me was the fact that that mic was off. And I'm like, are they trying this? Because she really don't sound like this. Did they create this sound, or is this really her sound? Like, is this in the microphone? Because you remember who else had that? Now, Travis Scott had that heavy. His auto-tune was completely cut off on the mic. Then they turned it back on. So again, let's not try Coi Leray, because for a half of Travis Scott's performance, his auto-tune was off. So Travis Scott sounded just like me. Oh, shit, anybody could be Travis Scott. It's all in the mic. So, what we doing? So anyway, Coi Leray, I like Coi Leray. She's a good time. She put on a good performance. She was jumping in the crowd. The crowd liked her. You know what I mean? Her songs are bangers. Beats, bang. You know what I mean? Numb to the pain. And I'm like, yeah, okay? She come in big to make that pussy and okay, stop playing with Coi Leray. She's got the bangers. She's a studio artist. You know, and there is a such thing as studio artists. Coi Leray is one of them. I think y'all don't like Coi Leray because Coi Leray is actually popping. Remember, Coi Leray and Erica Banks was going viral around the same time. No More Parties was going viral on TikTok around the same time as Busted was going viral. Busted had a bigger push, but No More Parties was a little bit more kind of coming up through the ranks, and then she had that big controversy with Benzino, and then everything just kind of was like, woo. But Coi Leray's been around for a long time. Wasn't she dating Trippie Redd, and she was up in the bed fooling around with Tekashi 6ix9ine? So, you know, I like Coi Leray. She's a good time. She's fun. And her music was cool. So, I would go to her concert, not because she's a hell of a performer. You know what I mean? I'm not even going to sit here and act like she is a hell of a performer. But she's one of those kind of artists where you could almost throw on her records, to me, and just let them play and dance to them. Because you're gonna, I don't care what you say, you're gonna throw a Coi Leray song in the rotation at the party. Period. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. Some of you may agree, some of you may not agree, but you're definitely throwing Coi Leray in rotation. She's gonna be on a turn up playlist. Period. So it is what it is. I like Coi Leray. I'm not gonna jump on a hate train for Coi Leray just because it's trendy. Now, hold on. Just because it's trendy. Okay? Now, a girl that I had never heard of before, that I do not know, Callie. What day was this? We already on Saturday. Well, this is what I wrote about Callie. Great stage presence. She looked good. First time hearing her. Okay, so I kind of was bouncing back. She's got these dreadlocks. She's cool. You know what I mean? She's got real confidence in a great stage presence, right? I like Callie. She's one of those people that I feel like, okay, I don't really know her music like that, but I'm interested because you know why? She commits and she puts on a good show. And it wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot of like, look at the dancers, look at this, she had energy of her own, which I thought was dope, right? And then she came out and she commanded, she commanded the stage, and she was like, if you don't know me now, you'll get to know me, you'll become a fan. Like, I liked her. She was interesting. I don't remember any of her songs. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not familiar with her right away. But I remember that she had great stage presence and she was confident. You know what I mean? And she was a good time. So I'm going to check her out. So shout out to Callie. She did her thing. She's I've never listened to her before. But after this, we are going to go on StationHead and listen to all these girls. So if you are on my StationHead, we can play music there. So we're going to listen to all these girls on the StationHead. Okay. So boom. She was on there. So she was cool. I liked her. Go check her out. Tell her Armon sent you. Tell all these girls Armon sent you so that they know I'm sending the girls their way. So yeah, she did her thing. And I'm loving this because we're getting more girls that we can talk about here. So shout out to Callie. She was a trooper. She did her thing. I liked her. And I think she's going places because she's not scared. She's very confident. All right, boom. We're on Armani Caesar, First Lady of Griselda. What did I put? I said, okay. Armani Caesar, baddest girl out total. I said baddest girl out total package, trash songs. Okay, then I changed that. I said not trash songs. Needs a radio record. Trying to prove that she can rap beyond being pretty. I want her to have a hit. She's got what it takes. It's just she needs a hit. After a while, she falls flat. Okay, so let me try to figure out what I'm saying with that. I think she came up there and she did not take a picture of it. But what I'm telling you, she came up there with this cat suit, and I'm like, yes. This is what I'm talking about. It's the body, yada, yada. Like Armani Caesar, when she comes on the stage, she can be a Megan. She can be a Cardi. She can be she's a bad bitch. When she pops out, it's giving very much what's happening. Okay? I see that for her. I was like, yes, I see that for her. Yes, give me more. Give me more, you bad bitch, you give me more. And then, I don't know her history, but it's giving me she used to be a stripper or some sort of call girl, and then it starts to give me very much, I gotta show these girls that I really rap and I'm more than a cute face. So then we start going way back, down hip hop lane. When the girls start doing the slow, real hip hop beats and what I get, like, they go way back to Brooklyn with it. You feel me? Original hip hop, and it's like, I get it. But after a minute, I need something to turn up to. because there's only so much of old school hip hop, Brooklyn, Queens, I'm gonna be able to take at Rolling Loud, bitch. For all you know, I'm off a pill. I done hit a bag of dope, and I'm trying to hands on my knees, shaking hands on my, give me something. You too far, like, I get like, show the people that you more than just, TNA, body, booty, this, that, and the third. But at some point, I need to, it's one thing to show me what you got, but I need to feel what you got, bitch. You feel me? Show me that you're that girl. And I just feel like after a while, okay, girl, you can rap. Okay, great. You do it for the hip hop. Okay. You were really rapper. Like you just more than a pretty face. Okay. Now I'm bored. This is not exciting to me anymore because you look too good and you got on this sexy ass number and you're not throwing nothing. You got on this Gilda, you got on this body con, and it's nothing happening here. You trying to come out like, and I get it, but at some point, who's next on the lineup? Because this is not doing what I needed to do. She looks sickening, but bitch, I'm bored. Girl, I get it. Now, how many times is she gonna try to prove to us that she can really rap? I get it. Where's the radio record? Let's have fun now. This is a bad bitch. Let's have a good time. Can we get something a little bit more upbeat? Can we get something a little bit more of a current energy? Because she's got the total package. She's got the confidence. She's got the look. She's got the body. We just need the record. I do think she's a total package. I do think she's a total package. I really do. I just think that we need I think she needs to get out. I don't know where she's come from, but I think I need a little bit more oomph, a little bit more today, a little bit more, bitch. Let's have some fun. So yeah, that's my thought on her. Shout out to Armani Caesar. She's fine as hell though, no shade. So boom, that was Armani Caesar for me. Okay, boom. Well, now I got a star by her name, lakeyah. Oh, I put a star by lakeyah. Okay, so this is what I said. Stage presence, yes. Attitude, humble, but thinks/knows that she's the best rapper. Hungry. She dares a bitch to try her. If anything, she needs to work on marketability. She's a little rough, and she needs to be a little bit more sexy. Like think sexy, think bad bitch. You know what I mean? Like think sexy. You know what I mean? Because lakeyah, let me tell you something about lakeyah. Lakeyah is definitely that girl. And what I like about her is because I follow her, so I see her supporting everybody. She likes, she comments, she support everybody. But deep down, she know, bitch, I'm better than all you hoes. And I dare one of you bitches to think that you can beat me. You know what I mean? Like, she gives me the Nicki energy that bitch, like, I'm the female GOAT. Now, I support everybody, but bitch, anybody wanted can get eaten. Okay? She was on that thing. I'm like, yes. I'm very humble. I support all the girls. But bitch, none of them is harder than me. Period. Yeah, you cute, bitch, but you ain't better than me. And it's no tea. But I'm just letting you know. You cute. But bitch, don't ever think you rapping harder than me. That's the energy she give. And she gets on that stage and she owns it. And she talks that shit. And she know that she ain't fuck with a bow. That's why I like her. Okay? lakeyah is hard. She is hard. She is hard. She is hard. She is hard. Okay? lakeyah is hard. And she cocky. Like low key, you know I like a cocky bitch. And then you cocky and it makes sense. So yeah. She's dope. So I actually like that on her. Like now, only without one critique I will say, she's almost so hard you lose the like. She needs a little bit more soft or sexy, you know, because when she's trying to be sexy, it's kind of awkward. You know what I mean? So we need a little bit more soft or sexy. That's why I'm like, okay, she's got the confidence, the rapping, all that is there. All the attitude, that part is there. But you're still a woman. So at some point you don't want to be too hard because it's almost too aggressive. You know what I mean? In this day and age, whether it's right, wrong, fair, if you agree with it, I see that we buffer. Whether you agree with it or not, you gotta be a little soft and sensual sometimes. You know what I mean? You gotta be a little fluid with it. You feel me? You gotta be a little. It's gotta be, you know, bitch. I'm a bad bitch, and you know, bitch. It can't just be. It can't be just all rapidy rap, you know, because people start to check out. As a woman, we want to see that soft, softer, sexy side too. But she has an advantage because she's young. Some people say you don't have to sell sex all the time. I don't know what world you live in, but in the world that we live in, for women in entertainment, that's what's selling. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't want a woman to sell, what female rapper that's on top don't sell sex? Now, you can name a bunch of them that's not on top. That's tomboys and not selling sex, and you know what I mean? That's with all the other shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. But I just feel like when she is selling sex, she just needs a little bit more practice than that. You know, just be a little bit more fluid. They said we need girls like her to change the I don't know if that's a bad thing, though. Why is it wrong for women to use their sexuality sometimes? I think that makes it more entertaining. Who wants a big, strong, burly, non-sexually fluid woman? That's the case. You can get a man. Who wants a big, masculine woman all the time? I want to see a soft, bad bitch. I don't want to see no straight up and down, boring bitch. That's not what's exciting about girls. What's exciting about girls is the hair, the nails, the body, the shape, the boobs, the booty, the shake, the twerk. Like, all that is exciting about women. Duh. That's what's exciting. I don't want to see some boring up and down girl. What do you mean? That's boring. We like women to be, you know, I'm not saying she gotta go sleep with niggas. I'm just saying, like, girl, add it to your performance. That's it. Excuse me. Okay? All right. Let's get into, okay, Rico Nasty. Okay, boom. I think I did put a star by Rico Nasty because Rico Nasty is a prime example of, you know, what people are waiting for, right? So, like I said, the crowds were pretty, you know, the crowds were a little bit hard to kind of get into and get a reaction from, because artists like Desior, they had a problem. Armani Caesar had a problem kind of getting the crowd up. There was a lot of artists before her that had a problem getting the crowd getting hype. However, Rico Nasty, their crowd, they knew every word. They were turned up. Rico Nasty puts on. I said Rico Nasty, good performer, talented, pulled pulled fans. What did I say? Good performer. Fans loved her. Oh, an acquired taste. She's definitely an acquired taste. I don't really listen to a lot of Rico Nasty, but that doesn't mean that Rico Nasty is not fire. Rico Nasty is dope. Rico Nasty, to me, she gives me this blend between like trap and emo. I think it's dope. I think fashionably, she's dope. And I think that her fans, she doesn't have to be on a level of a mega superstar because her fans are going to support her. Her fans are going to be there for her, and they love them some Rico Nasty, and they definitely showed up for her during Rolling Out. Her fans, they were there. Rico Nasty put on a good show. It was a very good, consistent show. And you know, I think that Rico Nasty's pretty much got a built-in fan base that they're gonna buy into whatever she's selling. She doesn't really have to work that hard anymore. Just keep feeding her fans whatever it is that she's been feeding them, and she doesn't have to really do anything different than what she's already doing because her people love her. And I think that she literally showed me, like, she woke the crowd up. She, you know, so she did good. Rico did good. So I really don't have any critiques about Rico Nasty. Rico Nasty did her thing. I don't know if I'm a big Rico Nasty, but I feel like I would go to a Rico. Like, out of everybody that I mentioned right now, I'm definitely going to a lakeyah concert. I'll go to a Cali concert. I'm going to a leray concert. I'm going to a Paige concert. I'm going to go to an Erica Banks concert. Not going to a Des Dior concert. Flo Milli, I'm on the fence. I may stay at home. And I will go to a Rico Nasty concert because it's going to be interesting. So, yeah. And then, I put a star by this other girl, K Kilo. I said, ratchet. I like her. Looks good. She's fun. We'll go to her show. She woke it up. K Kilo, let me tell you something. K Kilo is, I like K Kilo because she commits. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that K Kilo is just a lyricist and the rapper's rapper. And I would have thought, you know, a girl that signed with BDB, Billion Dollar Baby Entertainment, would be more of a rapper's rapper. But K Kilo is an entertainer and a performer. She went up there and woke that whole crowd up. Okay? K Kilo, she put on the look. She had the look together. She looked great. She was not shy. I would go to a K Kilo concert. Now, she is signed to the baby's record label. I like her. She did her thing. She put on a very good performance. She left her heart and soul on that floor. And so I respect K Kilo. I like her. And then, not to mention, the baby ended up bringing her out on his set. Now, side note, I know we've been dragging the baby, but when I seen that he brought K Kilo out, because the baby was performing on the main stage, K Kilo was performing on a kind of intermediate stage, I'm assuming, which is interesting because I'm like, you know, he's really making sure his artists get seen. But he brought her out on the main stage. And during this time, I'm thinking, oh my God, I remember when Erica Banks said that the baby wanted to sign her and that she didn't sign with him. And I'm thinking, maybe she should have signed with the baby because I could tell that K Kilo has a little bit of a budget behind her. She got a little coin with her, you know, and he makes sure if he in it, she in it. And, you know, and a lot of times I always said that artists should not sign with other artists because sometimes artists only look out for themselves. But the way that the baby moves with his artists, it feels like he actually brings them on board. And if he's winning, they should be winning. You know, now I don't know if he owns all K Kilo stuff or whatever. Contractually, maybe Erica Banks owns more over on the 1501 side. I don't know. But when I'm looking at the K Kilo package and what the baby is doing for her versus what Erica Banks has, and then I look at Erica Banks' talent level, then I look at K Kilo's talent level. Erica Banks is definitely a better rapper, but K Kilo has the better package. So I'm like, oh, maybe she should have signed with the baby. But I don't know. But Kekilo did her thing. And I would go to a Kekilo concert. No shade. It's no shade. I would go. Because she's going to give me she's going to turn you up. And she's going to give you a good time. It's no shade. All right. Who's next? Ruby Rose. What did I say? Ruby looks good as F. Really not exciting. She needs more stage presence and stage time. And her hair is way too big. I don't know. Maybe I don't know why I was thinking that the hair was too big. But yeah. So Ruby Rose, I'll be honest with you, and this is an unpopular opinion. Ruby Rose, very pretty girl, but Ruby, and this is going to be something ignorant that I say, and I know that this is me being ignorant. So I'm being ignorant right now. So don't hold this against me, okay? I'm just being ignorant. But it's almost one of those things where I'm almost like, is she too pretty to be rapping? Or like, because it's just like, okay, so she's pretty, but at the same time, then she has this deep voice. And I feel like the voice doesn't match her look. And I'm just like, I don't really know what I'm getting. Because it feels like, all right, I'm a pretty girl. I don't really need money. Niggas are spend it, you know. I got niggas. I got money. I got looks. But maybe I want to rap. I got this deep kind of voice, but I'm just a bore. Like Ruby Rose gives me like I'm stoned all the time. You know what I mean? And it's just kind of like, I'm just going to rap like this. And you just going to look at how pretty I am. But I'm not excited. I'm not excited. Like there's nothing like, not that I'm not excited. Shit, she's not excited. You know what I mean? I just feel like, yeah, you're pretty, but what else? You know what I mean? Like you're a rapper now, you know? So I need a little bit more personality. We need to add a little bit more color to Ruby Rose. Like we need a little bit more than you just being I think she's just used to standing on the side and a motherfucker look over at her and be like, damn, bitch, you fine. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that anymore when you're rapping. Like, yeah, we're going to be like, damn, bitch, you pretty. But Sweetie is pretty. Sweetie is pretty. Okay, so what else? Like, give us a show. Give us a personality. Give us a little color. You know, I feel like I need a little color. I need to be woken up. Like, wake me up. I don't know. I just can't. I'm not really all the way into Ruby Rose like that. Not yet. I just feel like, you know, if she wasn't, you know, attached to YouTube and YouTubers and, you know, slightly YouTube controversy and things like that, I'd be like, okay, Ruby Schmooby, okay. Ooh. You know, if she wasn't pretty and attached to DDG and different YouTube and this, that, and the third, we'd be like, okay, well, who the hell is that? I think she has a lot more clout around her name because of her natural social star. I don't think a lot of Ruby Rose's clout comes from Ruby Rose the rapper. I think it's Ruby Rose who she banging. You know what I mean? It's one of those kind of situations. So yeah. You know, I don't know. Definitely not going to a Ruby Rose concert right now. I'm not spending my money on that. And I know the ticket's going to be high. I ain't going to that. So yeah, but she's not trash. It's just she's not exciting either. But she has the star power because people are interested in her life. But she has this like interesting voice, but she just seems like she's not exciting. Or excited. I don't know. But I'm only one person. Obviously, some people like it. All right. Mulatto. Now, I put 3 stars by Mulatto. I said, Mulatto energy was on 10. She's comfortable, seasoned, confident, look good, gave me life. Let me tell you something. Mulatto is probably the top. So far, it's lakeyah and Mulatto as the top performances of the weekend. Mulatto was up there like, y'all know my shit. I'm not even thinking. I'm not guessing. Y'all drop my shit. And everybody knew it. You know, and she was up there giving body, yaddy, yaddy. She was giving, and she wasn't even on the main stage. And she had that moment rocking. Okay? Mulatto had it rocking. Honestly, I'm actually, you know, I had been rooting for Mulatto way before Mulatto had really got popping. Then she had dropped her albums, and I was just like, oh my God, she's a bore, like just without the visual, like just on the audio, like you know what I mean. Like if I'm just listening to her body of work, I kind of check out. But Mulatto on stage, Mulatto in concert, Mulatto in performance, I'm there for it. I'm there for Mulatto. I'm there for Mulatto show. She had the show rocky. Mulatto was very confident. You can tell she was very confident and comfortable on stage. Like she knows that she's talented. She was really, and she's one of the girls. She's probably one of the best rappers and the most like you can tell. Like yeah, you can tell when girls like rap, but you can tell when you really like, okay, bitch, I'm born to rap. Like I rap. I didn't decide to rap 3 years ago. Like I've been really like I rap. Mulatto raps. She's got like it's full. Like she knows, she understands her. She understands her music. She understands the stage. Like I don't know. She just was a great show. It was very nice watching her. She did what needed to be done. Okay? Mulatto did what needed to be done. Period. Hands down. It was a great performance. I gave her 3 stars. She did what she did. She did what needed to be done. So yeah, she had that thing rocking. She had that man rocking. All right, so Mulatto did what she needs to do. Period. Okay. Young man, I just put boring. Why did I say Young M.A. was boring? She really wasn't boring. She was cool, but maybe she was just remixing too many of other people's songs. You know, it's so unfortunate because it's almost like Young M.A. doesn't get the credit that she deserves, and people don't look at Young M.A. as a female MC because she looks like a man, and that's a bit phobic. And I can be honest and say that I'm with that too because I could be a little bit phobic in that, and I need to work on that because it's like, you know, I don't want to see a manly girl rap. And I know that sounds so messed up because a lot of people say they don't want to see a feminine man rap. So that's why I have to open up my eyes and decide and realize that I have to give Young M.A. a chance. Just like I would expect someone to give Saucy Santana a chance. And so I think that Young M.A. did her thing. She was not just boring. She looked good. That Fendi outfit was nice. She was cool. She gave out some cognac. I liked Young M.A. I did. I liked her. So yeah, shout out to Young M.A. I don't know what happened though. Like, I think that musically, I don't think the people really want to see a masculine woman rapping on top. You know, I think they want to see a soft, feminine, you know, woman. You know, they said that she pregnant. Oh, I don't know nothing about her being pregnant. I don't know nothing about that. But Young M.A. wasn't bad. She was cool. She was all right. Yeah. So shout out to Young M.A. Bia. Hey, yo, Bia. All right, huh? Bia was on the main stage. Bia did her thing. What did I say about Bia? Oh, I said Bia. All I said about Bia was like Bia was glowing in all white. Bia had that glow. You know, it's very, 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 and this is the thing, you know, because people start talking about that Nicki feature and these different cosigns, and this is what we're talking about. One thing I could say about Bia is that she came, and you can tell that she had been touched. She had been touched, and she had been signed, and she had been hit. And that's why I feel like Nicki doesn't touch a lot of girls, you know, because everybody is not prepared. You know, when preparation meets opportunity, that creates superstardom. You know, so I feel like you gotta be ready for when you get the call, then you show up. Because when I seen Bia, when she showed up in the all white with the braids. I'm like, okay, you got a different energy on you. You got you a Nicki feature energy. You got you a Billboard number 16 on you. Okay, your swag is different. You can feel it. You've seen it. Bia is the name even is different now. It hits different when you say Bia. Hence the reason why she probably couldn't get on that record with that they weren't giving Asian all that look. Right after you got that Nicki feature, and then they wasn't gonna give you Bia wasn't finna get on that Asian. They couldn't let that. They couldn't clear that. You just got that big Nicki look, and then we're gonna try. No, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen because first of all, we're not gonna have two songs competing with each other. And then two, we're not finna give all that Nicki clout that Bia just got over to every girl in this record. That's not finna happen. So I thought Bia did good. I thought her performance was great. At some points, I kind of checked out a little bit because I told you, while I think Bia is great, and I think that Bia is a star in her own right, and she has an interesting sound, and she's a dope writer. I think that her and Nicki Minaj will definitely work because Bia reminds me of that dope stoner side, you know, Robin to your Batman. You know what I mean? Like, she's the girl that's not gonna really step on no toes. Like, you feel me? Like, we are in the G-Wagon. I'm driving. You got the girl that's in the front, you know, maybe Cardi or, you know, Nicki driving, Cardi in the front, whatever. Bia gonna be like, girl, I don't mind sitting in the back. It's nothing. You know, I know where I'm at. You know, I know who I am. Like, Bia is very comfortable, you know, playing the back, but being, you know, dope in her own right. And so I think the relationship between her and Nicki will work. But I think, too, that's why Bia has, like, more of this chill energy with her because she's, you know, that's just her. And I think that her performance is cool. I enjoyed her performance. And when she was doing her performance, I felt the energy from her that, you know, she had arrived to another level in her career. And so for that, she looked like it. And she did her thing. So shout out to Bia for that. I thought it was a great performance. And I thought she looked amazing. And so those are my thoughts on that. All right, Tay Money. Oh, I love this pussy should come with an air, my pie. In and out, breathing. In and out, breathing. He losing air. Okay, this pussy should come with an air, my pie. Okay, period. This pussy should come with an air, my pie. So what did I write about Tay Money? Oh, no. I wrote complete cackle. She's a kiki and a cackle. It's no shade. Tay Money is a kiki and a cackle. But the thing is, she got bangers on the cool. Like, no shade. Tay Money got bangers. But she be over there throwing that back. Very much the back. I said it, bitch. Tay Money be over here throwing her back on her crack, because ain't nothing poking out, okay? But you can't tell her that it's not sticking out farther than your booty do, okay? All right, so Tay Money be on that, this pussy just come with her air, my pump, and she be out there throwing it, and it don't be nothing but moving but her back, okay? But I'm here for it. I'm here for it, and she got bops and bangers, and I'm definitely going to Tay Money, sir. You hear me? Because I'm going to key, I'm going to cackle, and yes, let's address the elephant in the room. And she white, and she sound like she black. Girl, I'm here for it, and I'm keying, and I'm gagging all at the same time. Period. 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 And make sure y'all know, everybody, y'all go and tag everybody and let everybody know I sent y'all. I want y'all to let everybody know, because I'm chopping all these videos out and let everybody know Armon has sent me to y'all, because a lot of times people don't like to give me the credit. I be putting a lot of people on, and this is why I don't really do this much. I'm gonna be honest with you. I be putting a lot of people on to some of these new artists, right? And then when they start popping, they don't really show no love back. You know, so I just be like, girl, I'm not finna be doing all this, because I be really bigging up a lot of these people, you know? And then they start getting popping and they act like they don't know you. So let them know. Armon sent me to you. Because then these blogs start picking them up and this, that, and the third. And these blogs don't even be talking about half these girls until we start talking about them over here. Then they start promoting them, and then the girls be acting like they too big to come over to the show. But yeah, I like Tay Money. She's a good time. I feel like I would hang out with her. I would listen to her music. I'm a Tay Money fan. Like I stopped watching Bia because I was like, I gotta go watch Tay Money. This shit come with an ass, my pump. Okay, I like Tay Money, so I'm a fan. I'm going to. I'm like a fan. Like I'm a fan. Okay, so yeah, I'm into Tay Money. So shout out to Tay Money. She did her thing. She's a K, and I love it. I love it. Please keep going. Don't stop. So yeah. Okay. Megan Thee Stallion. Well, Megan Thee Stallion is getting performer of the night. So my top performers of the night goes to Megan Thee Stallion, Mulattto, and lakeyah. Not that Mulattto couldn't have done it, but let's be very clear. Megan Thee Stallion had the biggest stage with the biggest crowd. She had a headlining crowd, and Megan Thee Stallion performed full out. Now, one thing I did not like about Megan Thee Stallion was that outfit. I wanted her to take that shit off. She had the sparkly, and I'm thinking, ooh, is she gonna take this off? She did not take this off. She did not take that off, because she had on like this sparkly bra set with, then she had on like it was like a swimsuit cover up. And I'm like, girl, take this like muted cover up off. And then all the dancers came out with the cover up. Now her dancers did not play. Now let me tell you something about those Megan Thee Stallion dancers. The Megan Thee Stallion dancers ate, okay? But what I'm gonna tell you is Megan Thee Stallion embodies the bad bitch. Y'all know my music. I'm gonna get up here and dance. Y'all know this. And one thing I have to respect about Megan Thee Stallion, I did not realize how many bops Megan Thee Stallion had. It was like banger after banger. And I'm like, Megan Thee Stallion really got hitters out here. Like real hitters. Like Megan Thee Stallion got the hitters. Like Megan Thee Stallion was really on her Nicki stuff when she started jumping all these features and jumping on. Like Megan Thee Stallion got hitters that she didn't even play. Now, no shade. I was being a little bit messy because I wanted to see, well, what is Megan Thee Stallion going to play? Is she going to play DaBaby's verse? Is she going to play Nicki's verse? It was very clear that she does not fool with Nicki Minaj, because Nicki been clearly throwing shade, and she does not fool with DaBaby. She did not play any of the verses. They was the smoothest edits I've ever heard in my life. However, she did play the full Beyonce. Now, whether I was cool with Nicki or DaBaby, and I didn't want to play their records or not, I was definitely playing Beyonce at all costs, because everybody was going to know I had that Beyonce feature. That'd be the only feature through the whole weekend I felt like was deserving of a full play out, was a Beyonce. So I understand. I would open it in with a Beyonce. And it got me 3-4 Grammys. Absolutely. So I'm not even arguing that there, Meg. However, I noticed that she did the Young Thug, and she played other records. She don't fool with Nicki, and she don't fool with the baby. But that's very clear because Nicki's been throwing a lot of shade at Meg. But performance-wise, Megan Thee Stallion, she was performing full out even before she did Body, you know? Now, one thing, what I've liked from Megan Thee Stallion to do a little bit more, she was using a lot of the left and the right of the stage. With that full stage, I would have liked her to come down a little bit more and use that main stage. You know what I mean? Like really work all 3 areas of that stage. Really show us, girl, why you were on the largest stage of Rolling Loud. However, and she was late. And then I almost lost some money because I'm like, okay, Megan Thee Stallion is late. And they're like, well, why is Meg late? I'm like, well, because she's like slightly one of the headliners, so she's going to have a little bit of a set. Megan Thee Stallion did not have no set. And I'm like, girl, if this was Cardi B or Nicki like that, I feel like they would have had a little bit of a lift or a something. Like, you didn't have, the baby had more of a situation, and he used more of the stage. So I feel like Megan Thee Stallion should have used a little bit more of the stage. She did a lot of the booty twerking. However, the fact that she had that main stage and she performed full out, and she had more bops than anybody out of all the women on there. Like Megan Thee Stallion had banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger. And so Megan Thee Stallion to me will have the performance of the night. Then I'm going to Mulatto. Then I'm going to Lakeyah. It's just my opinion. And she did what needed to be done. Okay, and they said that she played Cardi's WAP verse, and I didn't see that because something happened with the stream where it just cut off. So it was what it was. Now I'm seeing a lot of people. Now I have to be honest here. And this is not me being shady. This is not me being shady at all to Mulatto. And I want you guys to understand that this is not me being shady to Mulatto at all. Mulatto had a sickening performance. I gave Mulatto 3 stars. However, I don't feel like all you guys watched the performances. I feel like a lot of you guys watched the Hollywood Unlocked, maybe Academics, The Shade Room, these different blogs. And they all strategically posted Mulatto's same video that she posted. Do not be fooled by paid ads that you see coming down your timeline. I will say that's all I will say on that. I know that Mulatto's team do pay for promotion because they took my video from the Trina. They took my video from when I live streamed Trina. They chopped me out, but you can still hear my voice. They chopped me out. They put Mulatto. Then they bought an ad on the Neighborhood Talk for Mulatto. This is not allegedly. This is a fact that I know because my people were over there tearing them up because they felt like, why would you take Armon's video and not credit them? And then we found out it was a paid ad. So, with that being said, do not get gassed up because you see, all the blogs posted Mulatto. That was paid for. Not to take away from what she did, but a lot of people base talent off of or base, what the blogs are posting. And be very clear that a lot of the blogs are posting for a fee. Okay. So with that being said, shout out to Armani and Cardi B. Shout out to Cardi B and Armani. Now, shout out to Cardi B and Armani. They debuted. I for sure thought that was going top 10, but I knew it wasn't going number 1. I told you, I'm like, this is not a number 1. I said it's top 10, and I said I wasn't sure if it was top 5, but I knew it was definitely not going number 1. But I for sure thought it was going top 10 because there was a lot of heavy, regardless of what people say, there was a lot of promo for this. This was on every playlist. This was on anywhere music was. There was hella promo for this song. So I thought it was going top 10. It's still not too late. It entered at number 14. Now, some say that what is this considered a flop for Cardi? Some people may say this is a flop for Cardi B, but this is definitely not a flop for an Armani. This is a win. Just like 16 is a win for Bia, maybe you might consider a flop for Nicki Minaj. But I think this is like I told you, anything on the Hot 100 is a hit to me. So, number 14, they did really well with this. I think this is Normani's record. And this is this is a hit. This is a hit. So congratulations to Normani and Cardi B. All right. So with that being said, I think I'll open up the lines for a few minutes if we can get through it. And I'll let you guys call in and weigh in on some of the things that you guys have heard about the different girls. But what I'm not going to do is an hour of a Nicki Minaj, Normani, Cardi B. This is not about them. So, and I don't want to talk about anything DaBaby, Tory Lanez, and Megan related. Let's keep it about the performances, and let's keep it about the girls that we talked about today. Okay? So let's keep it about all of that. If it starts getting into a Cardi B versus Nicki or Tory Lanez and Meg, I'm going to have to cut you. Okay? All right. Let me see if I can get these lines open, because that's not what I'm here to do today. I don't really want to make it about them. Let's talk about some new girls today. Let's talk about some other girls today. And then after this, we probably will do a station head. So I'm not going to be on here long. Super chats will come to the top. I'm probably going to do a station head so we can listen to some of these girls. My dad is calling me, Dad. I will call you back. And I appreciate you guys making it through the stream. I don't know what kind of voodoo was going on. And make sure you tag all these girls and let them know that we were talking about them here on the show. And I am going to chop this up and probably give each girl their own segment. Hold on.
Your show now, press 1 to hear.
Your show is scheduled to start in 35 seconds.
Okay. Hold on. It's coming, y'all. It's coming.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
All right. Let's take this call. 6816, you're live on the air. Hello?
Hi, Armon.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing, just showing appreciation.
Okay,
Oh
thank
my
you
God,
so
I still
much.
got playing in the background. TV
Turn
off.
me down in the back. Yes, turn me. I'll be back. 0609, you're live on the air.
Hi, hello.
Hey.
Hi. We thought Meg was amazing. She had us
Yes.
dancing the whole weekend. I think she was late. She performed Friday, and then she had a performance Saturday for Sports Illustrated. So she performed all weekend.
Okay, makes sense.
And we thought she was great. She was sweating everywhere. We had the whole house. We had fun.
Yes, Megan Thee Stallion definitely was performance of the night for me. Thank you. Okay, let's take another call. 2897, you're live on the air. Hello? Okay, playing games. Okay, private caller, you live on the air.
Hey, hello.
Yes, how are you?
Hey, Armon. What's going on? I went to the show, the whole Rolling Loud, and I'm gonna say this: Erica Banks. Okay, I was put on to her by you on the show. So seeing a live performance, I'm like, okay, I want to see what this hype about. And I'm gonna say that same phrase that you said about Cash Doll. Never going to happen.
Okay. So you think that Erica Banks is never going to happen? And tell me why you think Erica Banks is never going to happen.
I will. Okay, so as of right now, it stands, I feel like never going to happen because, one, they had her on the drip stage. And, that was the stage where it was like more of the unknown people or people that we feel like we're just the fillers. So, okay, then we see the outfit she had. I don't know what was going on with that. Like the panties part of it looked a little bit too small for her body. It just didn't go well. Okay, the stage presence was okay, but the crowd wasn't really into it like that. And this is the other thing that I'm going to say. Okay, you remember when you were saying about Sweetie and how a lot of her songs is pretty much just remakes and no originality. Mm-hmm. When I think about Erica Banks, all her popular songs are remakes.
Well, that was she did a remix. I mean, well. So that was a mixtape. She hadn't put it on an official album yet. So typically mixtapes are like that.
No. I'm talking about like the songs that I know for at least.
Well, those were all on her mixtape.
Well, but this is what we know you for. That's what I'm saying. This is if you.
Well, that's all she's put out.
But that's the same thing with Sweetie. That's the songs that she put out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not trying to like say who's right or who's wrong. I'm just saying the same thing that we were saying about Sweetie is, okay, all the songs are starting to just be remakes of other people's songs. Well, when I think about Erica Banks, all of the songs that I know from her that are just samples of other people's songs.
Okay.
What's her biggest original song that doesn't have a sample? And then I'll go check that out.
Well, she doesn't have that because she's been leading from this mixtape. Her album is not out. She has not put out an official album. She's only put out this mixtape. So, and that's what's stuck. So, I mean, I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying, well, we're leading with the mixtape. So, but right. I'm not here to dispute what you're saying. So you've seen her live. So what was it about the live performance that made you feel like she's never going to happen?
Okay. I wanted to stay on just her, but if we're got to go to the comparison of who she initially was Megan. If I look at Megan and can compare her to Megan, that's why I'm saying it's not going to happen. She's not on that level yet. Like, obviously being a fan and here just looking at the internet and just listening bar for bar, it's easy to compare people. But when you see them live and you actually see what's behind them and the crowd and who really, like, you just could see the difference. It's like being in a store and you see the Great Value brand and then you see the Top Notch brand. Mm-hmm. That's not even being shady. I'm just saying, like just look at like her outfit. It just didn't look stardom. It looked like somebody that's like, oh yeah, I rap. What's your name? Oh, it's such and such. Oh, and then they just hand you a CD at the corner store.
Okay.
I didn't get that. I didn't get that. Like, she's supposed to be after Cardi, Nicki, Megan, Erica Banks is supposed to be in that conversation. Nah. We got a long way to go. I'm just saying the stardom wasn't there. The presence wasn't there. That costume really threw me off. Like, what was that? Come on.
Okay.
I hope. I don't know if that's her style that she wanted. I hope they're not forcing her in to have this whole little, I want to be sexy, I got to dress like the rest of the girls thing, because it just didn't look like it was her. It looked like just put together. Sorry,
all right. Well, thank you. Well, you said what you said. Thank you, caller.
All right. Have a good night.
Bye. Okay. Listen, this is a safe space for the people to give their critique. 7977, you live on the air. Hello?
Hello?
Okay. Oh, sorry, you were not ready. Okay, 2503, you live on the air.
Yes, Megan was definitely the best performer of the night. I will give it to her. I just didn't like the look. If Megan can get a real look, she'll be real. Like, she'll really be up there. I really do. I really think Meg got the best performance. Now, I also did like Mulatto. And I feel like, to be honest, I kind of feel like lakeyah is up next at this point. Like, I start seeing like lakeyah could be up next. Do you agree?
Yeah, I just feel like lakeyah. I feel like there's a little bit of a commercial appeal missing from
Yeah.
lakeyah.
Yeah. Like
She
you
has
said,
like this hard thing to her.
Yeah, but I think that also has to do, like, she's not attracted to men. So I kind of feel like that's kind of what, like, she's not, I don't know, that's what makes her not as sexual as the rest. I think that could be the reason.
Well, no, you probably don't think she's attracted because she's not thick. She's just skinny and she young.
Yeah, but she definitely has time. She has the bars. She definitely, if she could get, like, a really good, like, hit that's thick, she could be up there in the conversation. But she can definitely rap.
Well, do you think she needs a BBL and some boobs? And do you think
no, I wouldn't necessarily say that. I do think she needs to gain weight or something, because she looks like a high school girl. Like, she's just very.
Well, she only 19.
Oh, she's only 19?
Yeah.
I thought lakeyah was like 24.
No, she's a kid.
Oh, well then I take that back. Well, yeah, she might need something. I think she just doesn't appeal to people as much as the rest. And I think it is like you at this point she might do need a BBL something to make her stand out more.
All right.
No, but yeah, I liked everybody. I don't think it was one bad performance for me. I liked everybody.
All right, thanks, Bill. All right, we're gonna take one more. Okay, 8072, you're live on the air.
Hey, friend. Oh my God.
Hey.
So look, the last caller was so interesting, right? That was funny. But lakeyah, she is really good. I think lakeyah and Mulattto are more like who I would say is not. I don't want to say they're in competition, but they like neck and neck, I feel like, to me. But I just feel like lakeyah, she new, but she's still upcoming with Mulattto, because Mulattto, I feel like she ain't never really have her chance just yet. But she still got practice with her performances. But right now, I look at the queens around right now, I would say it's Cardi and Megan. Only because I look at them like the big sisters of the rap game right now. Because Cardi got the support team going on, and Megan, if she was to jump onto that wagon just all the way, because she already did it before with them being in the in that video walk, right? But she continued and helped them with their performances, learning how to twerk and dance and stuff. Like, that would all go good. But I say lakeyah and Mulattto is like the little sisters right now.
Okay.
But Erica Banks and who else is that other girl you talked about? I cannot remember her name. I'm so sorry.
I talked about a lot of girls.
I feel like all of them. Well, yeah. Okay. Well, that was good then. Well, that's all I want to talk about then. It's in it.
All right. Thank you, boo. All right. So with that being said, child, we're going to wrap up. She said what she said.
Thank
so
you
we
for
will
using
finish the
Blog Talk
conversation.
Radio. Goodbye.
Over on StationHead, okay? Thank you guys for toughing it out through this show. I will get out of here. If you guys are on my StationHead, I will see you guys over there for the after show. So see you guys over on StationHead. And make sure you guys like this video, subscribe, and let each and every last one of the girls know that Armon sent you. Okay? Bye. Wait, that's not what I wanted to do.